Do you consider yourself dependent on technology? What technology do you most anticipate? Do you believe in God? Would you let an android take care of your children? How much time per day would you say you spend on an electronic device? If you needed emergency surgery, would you agree to be operated on by a machine? Do you think one day machines could develop consciousness?
Can I play the game now? Jesus.
Good evening. Welcome to the Detroit Experience.
Hello?
This is the extras section. As you play, you'll unlock all kinds of content that you can find here.
I don't know, I loaded the game up, it's just like, yo, take this fucking survey. I'm sorry, find whom? Okay, because it just, like, physically stopped me and was like, yo, game's fucked up. So I just got dropped in here and it's like, find Amanda. I'm like, whom? Nice looking level. I found the science crystal for you. Oh, I'm gonna touch. No, I can't. I'm gonna do it. No, no, I better not. Here we go. Okay, what was that about? Fuck my identity, no! I mean, there's people over there, so I'm gonna go there last. Fuck you, birds. This is like a nice park. The crystals that freak people out when you touch them? Yeah. Oh, for sure. Like, look, there it is again. I better... That was a different animation. Yeah, just in case you need that for their identity theft.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you. Congratulations, Connor. Finding that deviant was far from easy. And the way you interrogated it was very clever. You've been remarkably efficient, Connor.
Thank you, Amanda.
We've asked the DPD to transfer it to us for further study. It may teach us something about what happened. The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
It showed signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner. As if it's a
And has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
He's obviously not what I was expecting. But I don't have enough information yet to form a definitive opinion.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
I will adapt to his personality. It is in the best interest of the investigation that I avoid conflict and try to accommodate his psychology.
She didn't like that.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
Tensions in the Arctic have reached a new level, with a Russian carrier and an American patrol boat reported to have clashed last night. Several warning shots were exchanged, apparently with no damage or casualties to either side.
Topical.
The Minister for Defense, Dennis Riggs, has spoken of intolerable provocation that cannot go unanswered. The countries in the region, particularly Sweden and Canada, have called for military forces to withdraw and an international conference to be held. So far, there has been no response from either Moscow or Washington. We'll keep you informed minute by minute as the situation develops.
You might be in shock. Just take it easy.
Yeah. Would you mind getting me some water, please?
Sure.
What do you know? Tell me. Anyway. Oh man, we can fuck around with a lot of shit in this room. Is it just tables? No, he was just an artist. I figured he would be like I figured he literally would be like, I'm the cyber dude who makes the androids. Cops. Ding ding.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
They said that Lance Henriksen died. There's literally a news report about how the famous painter Carl Manfred died. It's just like, it's literally an obit for the dude. Literally just said that he died and that he had. Fine, let me. Famous Detroit painter dies. Died of a heart attack. Rose to fame in the 2020s as figurehead of neo-symbolism, but that doesn't mean anything because it's not a real thing yet. The governor of Detroit's like, oh, that's it. Like, there's nothing there. It's flavor text. Oh shit, that's good. Yeah, it said something. It said that his son wants people to sort of be respectful in their time of grief. Usual fucking pablum. I'm trying to learn about this side character. That is not useful. Yeah, of a cardiac event following a stressful situation at his home. I told you that. He died of a heart attack. I told you that, like, literally when I went back over there to... No, I understand that, but it didn't say anything about that. I would have said if something important had come up. So he's not a fan of androids, then. But he is a fan of baseball. Oh, he's got a dog. Apparently he was a part of a space math task force, but like I can't really read the writing around that. Okay, so he was a keystone figure in the space math task force. Oh, I can't go up and down. That's literally the entire thing. I'm the youngest lieutenant of the Detroit Police Force. And then they found, like, literally a ton of the fucking space meth. Although that's not how you write news headlines, but okay.
It's good to see you again, Lieutenant.
Oh, Jesus.
Hank!
Love you, Clancy
In my
Brown.
office. I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you let me hold the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay,
huh?
okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that, so I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things. Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. I wonder whether Lieutenant Anderson is really the best person for this investigation. Hey, I don't need a machine to tell me how to handle my men, okay? So get the fuck out of my office. Have a nice day, Captain.
Notably, though, the guy hasn't been promoted from lieutenant since he was like a rookie cop.
We really need the forensics. Alright, I'll chase it up.
Oh, there's a dialogue option I haven't unlocked here.
Listen, I know you don't like me, but we're going to have to work together. We'll both have to make an effort. Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better.
Yeah, I got like super science powers.
In any case, I'd like you to know I'm very happy to be working with you. I'm sure we'll make a great team. Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
See, one of these says go see the deviant. I literally don't know how I could do that. I mean, I guess we could explore the office more, but like... Oh, there he is.
They're going to destroy me. I'm sorry. It's not what I wanted. But there's nothing I can do.
I know there's something you didn't tell me. I need to know before they take you away. The sculpture you made. Tell me more about it. I'm going to die.
Oh, okay. If I could open the door, I totally would.
Open the cell, quick! Hurry! I'll call Cyberlife. Clean this mess up.
What happened?
No, like I got nothing. Oh, I'll check it out. I just don't think so. Maybe I'll go in that archive room too, so I can find out there. Didn't let me open the door before. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not technically a police officer, so I can't imagine they would.
What? What are you looking at? Hey, fuck you! Fucking android.
Ooh. Oh. In case officers need to go into the cell, so like you're not going to attack them. Through the people inside. Blind play, we'll get there. We will see all this game has to offer if that is what you wish. Yeah, I've unlocked all the things.
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you? Sumo. I call him Sumo.
Oh, that's a good name for a Saint Bernard.
You're a Detroit Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh. Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to.
I feel like pressing on the anti-androids thing might make him just, like, reminding him, hey, these androids suck, right?
Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
I was wondering, do you always arrive at the office at this time?
Oh, don't get judgy.
I arrive when I arrive. Stop busting my balls, okay?
Alright.
A lot of people don't appreciate having androids around. I was wondering, is there any reason in particular you despise me?
Yeah. There is one.
I figured that would happen that way.
If you have any files on deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
Okay, so we got a missing android that just, like, straight up disappeared. An android that assaulted a dude at a fast food restaurant? That's okay. And it claims to have been attacked by her android. Trashed several rooms. I think it's probably a maid one. Yep. Yeah, I knew we were going there. Yeah, I knew that this was the place that we were... Literally what happened to Marcus? Kara. It's kind of cool that we get to investigate both of the other cases. That's actually pretty cool. But there's also, yeah, a fucking robot strip club thing we gotta do.
$243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have murdered a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation.
You were there when it happened. They shot him in the face. That's why we woke up in the...
I know you didn't ask for this investigation, Lieutenant, but I'm sure you're a professional.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
I've been assigned...
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. But things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant? I'm sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400 that killed the guy last night. It's been sighted in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
It literally happened like that scene. We played that scene. It ended with a gunshot. How else do you think he ended up like that? Oh, fuck you. That scene. But the other thing is, look at it. Like, look at the flowchart. It all narrows down to Hank is mad. They made me feel like that was a negative outcome for that scene, but there was no other choice. Like, the divergence point for the end of that scene is him being mad at us. I don't know what the other alternative could be. It's probably something like, you know, Connor gets the lead instead. But, like, the point is, there was no way to end with a sort of happier Hank at the end of that scene. Hank is mad is on, like, the straight line path here. Made me feel like I failed when in fact that's the only thing it could have done. It's not great construction, to be honest. Especially considering we start with this weird, like... Anyway. Notably, the police report on Kara doesn't mention the missing child either.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you.
So it wasn't a nightmare?
No. No, it wasn't a nightmare. You must be starving. You should take a bath, and then we'll go out and find you something to eat. What do you say? Okay. I'll run you a bath.
Oh, come on, man. Oh, okay. It's not gonna grow back, you know. Or will it? I don't know if fucking androids work. Oh, that's kind of cool. How you want this to go, hun? You're the aesthetics girl. You get to choose. the boringest of hair colors. There you go then. Oh, they are gonna make me do this shit. What is the point of that thing if it's removable?
You're pretty like that. You really look like a human.
First Android Zoo
Your bath's
opens.
ready.
Actually, I'll do the actual talking part of the scene first, and then... Okay, there isn't anymore, but we will definitely read that. Okay, she's on a rail here. It's kind of weird. Yeah, first Android Zoo opens. Oh, subtle. 0.04% of world population hold 94% of global wealth. Yeah, that doesn't say anything though. That's not great sci-fi. First Android Zoo in Los Angeles will exhibit exotic species that have become extinct in the last 30 years, like polar bears, gorillas, African elephants, and several species of tiger. That's grim. Some environmentalists have claimed that the zoo will diminish popular concern for the extinction of real animals. It's difficult not to be enthusiastic about technology being used to recreate vanished species. The fact that there therefore is not already a Jurassic Park is bullshit. Canada, does that mean there's no androids in it, or that the androids have free status? Despite the United States voting in its Android Act as early as 2028, the Canadian Parliament is... Oh, whether to permit androids into the country. So androids are still not sold in Canada and have no official status in the country, so it's a legal loophole. While androids continue to fuel unprecedented growth in the US economy and contributing to record levels of unemployment, the arguments... I mean, yeah, okay. No Borgs in Canada. Do you get it? Because it's Detroit.
The victim's name was Todd Williams, an unemployed man from Corktown. According to initial reports, he was shot by his android, an AX-400. The android fled the scene, and a police search is now in progress. Reporting live for Channel 16 News, I'm Josh Douglas.
You had no choice. He would have killed me if you hadn't stopped him. What are we gonna do? We have nowhere to go. And the police are looking for us now.
Do you have any family? Anyone who could help us?
No. It was just Dad.
That android yesterday, he gave me an address. He said we could get help there. Could be worth a try. We can't change the past, Alice. But we can decide the future. We're gonna pull through, and soon all this will just be a bad memory.
Like, I really wonder how these things play if you're just mean. Like constantly, like, unremittingly mean.
I'll go out and find some food for you, and then we can get going.
Oh. Groovy. Oh, there's Connor.
Lieutenant Anderson, Detroit Police. Looking for a female android robbed a store down the road last night. You seen anything?
An android? No, I don't think androids here.
Have you seen anyone that looks like this?
Fuck. I knew there was something weird about her.
Hologram is
She came in last night. She was dressed normal, you know? There was no way I could tell.
Is it still here?
Yeah, probably. Room 28.
Thank you.
Oh shit.
Ben, yeah, still at the motel. Sent some uniforms.
Oh shit, the whole scene changes, the control changes, and now we're fucking...
You wait in the car.
That ain't happening.
Out of the question. I'm coming with you.
Listen, I'm tired of you talking back to me. You're a machine, so shut the fuck up and do what I say.
All I want is to accomplish my mission. I'm sorry if that upsets you.
You want to see the end of your mission? Stop busting my fucking balls.
It would be kind of interesting if they let you choose which of the two you get to play this scene from. Like, is it you play as Kara, it's an escape scene, you play as him, it's a chase scene. That'd be neat. Like, I hope it gets to that level down the line. I understand why it isn't right now, but...
It's gone.
we're gonna... Oh, we'll fight it! Oh no, but... Come on, don't be dumb, game. Don't let me beat that dumb.
Hey, wait a minute.
Fuck.
Which way did it go?
That way. They're headed for the train station.
about there?
Don't shoot! We need it alive!
Also, the child is there.
Oh, fuck. That's insane.
Jesus.
Hey, where are you going?
I can't let them get away.
They won't. They'll never make it to the other side.
I can't take that chance.
Now you will get yourself killed. You Tyler! God damn it!
Are you okay?
Oh, shit. Let's zoom out on that for a second. So first of all, 3 distinct starting paths. I don't know. There's a lot of different, like, choices here. Oh, look, one of them ends right there. One of them ends, like, Kara and Alice run away, and then it goes on, but one of them ends just there. So theoretically, you could have been caught. Well, if you recall, we had a choice of locations to spend the night at. Motel being one of them, but the other being like parking lot, and I guess a third one. I'd imagine they all depend on like where you started out. What I'd really like is for choose hair color to be like a huge, have like a million divergences coming off of it. Oh, because it is possible not to do that. You can just, like, walk out of the room without cutting the hair or removing the little thing, but that's... Huh. There's no redhead option, and that sucks. Now, along the pathway we were actually on, further down, you know what, I like my redheads, baby. There's 2 other divergent points other than the highway where it just ends, so that's something. It's possible you don't even reach the middle section, which brings us to a point that ends. And there's also a Connor doesn't reach middle section. So there's a possibility here, I'd say, where both of the protagonists in that scene could have died in a car accident on that highway. Because she's a malfunctioning android. Like, she's not making rational choices anymore. Oh, and apparently there's no child protection protocols on a fucking robot, so there's that. I think we got the success path, because I'd rather not kill off either of those 2 characters. However, it is 5 in the morning. I'm gonna tap out and, get some rest, but we can play more when I get back up.
Several sources report that
Let her go from there.